Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Erica and today's video is going to be an Olivia Rodrigo The Cure makeup tutorial slash hair tutorial. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Also be sure to check out my Instagram and my TikTok because I'm going to post a really exciting video, as I always do. In case you're new here, I try to do I would call it like a mini tutorial, sometimes like a mini music video, because I get to use the sound over there for the actual song that I'm inspired by. So yeah, if you're new, that's something that I do sometimes. And it's like a fun little passion project, and I'm happy that you're here to join me today. So in case you haven't seen the Olivia Rodrigo The Cure music video, then let me go ahead and show you some photos that I'm referencing. I mostly took these screenshots because of the hair. I'm trying to do the hair first, I think, and then do the makeup after. Oh, great. Okay. I'll just put the photos on the screen because I don't have time for this. So, yeah, in case you are new, again, sorry I keep saying that, I'm like not the best at hair, to be honest, but I'm gonna attempt it. I would say I am confident the makeup's gonna turn out great, but the hair is always like something else. So she kind of has like an updo, like a big curls, big updo up here. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. And let me see what else I want to talk about before I get into this video. Oh, I guess I'll just talk about like my outfit and stuff. So I thrifted this shirt like the other day. It actually like fits the vibe very well. What I do is I like pulled up a photo of her dress, went to the thrift store, grabbed a bunch of dresses, like hung them all up so I could look at them all. And I also grabbed shirts too, because once I went through the dresses, there weren't that many options. So I kept going until I found enough options to choose from. And then I came across this little number. So it's kind of like it's giving like medical vibes, which is the theme for the music video. So I thought that it would be good. Her dress or whatever is like full button up, but other than that, it has a lot of the same elements. It has like the froofy shoulders, it has like a button, and it's like plain, and it's giving like sterile. So yeah, what else? She also doesn't wear any jewelry in the video. I'm debating if I want to wear jewelry because that's just kind of like my thing. And again, what I do in these videos is like I kind of put my own spin on it because I don't want to be just like full on replicating her video, because then it's like, why don't you just go watch hers, which you should go watch it if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, I like to think that I'm putting my own creative spin on it, and I don't want to like jinx anything. But the type of video that I'm going for is going to be a little different and a little more like fun and dynamic. I'm going to try to shoot for, and I'm referencing like the TikTok and Reel. I'm going to shoot for like doing like some sort of stop motion. If not that, then some sort of like mixed media where maybe I'm going like frame by frame, something like that. I was also kind of inspired, I don't know if you guys, how long have you guys have been subscribed, but a couple years ago I did some Olivia Rodrigo inspired stuff. I did one for Brutal, and I did one for just like copying her actual Sour album cover with the stickers on her face. So I did that. So I'm kind of referencing like some old vibes as well, because I really liked the editing I did with that. I feel like I was really onto something there, and so I'm gonna like take a piece of that and run with this. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna stop rambling in a second here. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little recap before we get on into it. Also, today is actually June 12th, so the album came out last night at like midnight or whatever, and I gave it a full listen. I have now listened to it through about like 2 or 3 times, and I really like the album, you guys. I will have to get into like my full in-depth thoughts later on in the video, because I think now I'm just gonna start jumping into this look. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me ramble. We're gonna go ahead and get into this video now. If you're not subscribed already, then go ahead and subscribe so you can be here for the next one, and let's get into this look. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see from the clip, I was really struggling with this hairdo, you guys. I pretty much just to give you like a rundown. So what I did was last night I took a shower, blow dried my hair, and then it wasn't like fully completely dry, so I did sleep on it a bit and kind of let it dry through the night. And as you can see in the clip I included these like really big rollers for my bangs. I kind of had like, I haven't really used rollers like that in a very long time, so it was kind of like all new to me, and I can't figure out if I liked it or not. I liked it because I didn't have to like fry my bangs to get some like volume, but also the way that you're supposed to take them out was like so uncomfortable, and it felt like I was like ripping my hair out, but only a little bit of hair came out, so I'm like whatever. But I'm like, at least for now, I'm chilling with the hair. Maybe I'll touch it up later, but all I know is the back of my head is not my business. You guys can see it, but I know it looks like a bird's nest. I just already know. But the whole vibe of this look is like the makeup, the look, the whole music video is like front facing, so who really cares about the back of my head? I sure do not. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the makeup, I guess. I'm gonna film a clip or two, and I honestly can't figure out if I should get rid of these lights. Let me turn them off really quick. What do you guys think? It's hard to say. I kind of liked it because I thought like her music video is kind of like not drab, but kind of like, you know, I'm talking with my hands a lot today. Her music video is very like sterile doctor vibes, and so I thought maybe the non-lights would be better, but I don't know about the lighting though. So now I'm gonna film a couple quick clips for my mini video, and I'll be right back for the tutorial. Okay, so I think clip number 1 was successful, so let's go ahead and get into this look. I'm gonna spray some setting spray. I'm still contemplating if I should wear jewelry or not. I wish you guys could like vote in real time, but of course by the time I post this, that's not gonna happen. Okay, let's see here. What order am I gonna do things? So the look she has is pretty simple. I'll include a photo. So I'm thinking that I'm just gonna focus on like the base, making that really good, making the eyeliner really good. I feel like those are my priorities. She also looks very like pale, like not dramatic blush by any means, nothing super dramatic. So I think in that case I'm gonna tone it down with the foundation, because at least for my technique, nothing to do with this video, just in regular day life, I use like a slightly darker foundation to also help with like the blending the seams between the contour and the blush. So that's just what works for me, but because of this look, I think I'm gonna go for a lot more concealer, just so that I can be like light and like kind of just like bland in a way, but it's all gonna work for the purpose of this video, of course. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the actual look, and as I get further into it, I will discuss all my thoughts on the album, but sneak peek, I really liked it. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this tutorial. So first I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Enchant highlight. Even if the look has nothing to do with this, I always use this, I have to. It really helps later on for when I have like powdered products, especially powdered highlight. It really gives it something good to stick to. Oh, let me grab my little mirror. So yeah, I thought I would pop in here and actually talk about the songs now, because I think that it's a good time in the process for me to do it where I'm not like focused on the eyeliner or something crazy. So let me know what you guys thought of the album. I really liked it. So just to like set the vibe, I listened to it last night while I was actually prepping for this video. So I was like blow drying my hair, like doing a shower, like doing all that kind of like stuff. I was doing my skincare, so it was like such a vibe to listen to it last night. I can go through the songs that I pinned. I mean, to be honest, I don't think there was a song that I didn't like on the album, like for real. Obviously I have like my favorites and like my least favorites, but even then, I wouldn't even call them least favorites. I mean, I think it's also still so early. I mean, I've only listened to the whole album like 2-3 times at least. I mean, at most. So, yeah, I think it's too early to say for sure, because this always happens to me where I listen to an album and then I listen to it over time, and then my favorites shift and change over time. But let's just say I'm pleasantly impressed. I don't know if I would say surprised. I was about to say surprised. But yeah, I just have so many thoughts, you guys. Okay, first of all, let's just get into my favorite songs. Let me pull them up here. So I also watched the music video for Stupid Song. So good. I really like Stupid Song. I really liked My Way. When I was playing My Way, my boyfriend like could hear the music from the other room, and he came in like dancing, and we were like dancing to it. It's a really good song. So that's how you know it's good. He doesn't even like subscribe to all this, the pop girlies of the world. He doesn't know anything. So that's how you know that it's really good. And then I also liked What's Wrong With Me. I liked Maggots for Brains. And then, of course, I like the ones that we have already heard. I like Drop Dead and The Cure. And I also really liked, what's it called? It's not on my list at the moment. I really liked Honeybee. I feel like, and even like Purple too. Like, I know I'm listing every single song. Because at first, like I like how like she has like songs that start off as like a slow song, but then they evolve into something else. I think that's super interesting. And in case you're wondering like why even include this foundation, it's because like actually having foundation, even if it's not like matching for the vibe, I always would do a foundation under, because this is what's your makeup is going to stick to. It needs something to stick to. If you're doing all these powder products on nothing, then it's not going to have anything to stick to, and it won't last as long. So in case you're like, this isn't really for the look, it'll make sense in the end. So yeah, I really liked the songs. I actually like, this is maybe a weird take, but some of the songs like weirdly reminded me of like Stranger Things. I don't know why, because I know Stranger Things like takes place like in the 70s or 80s or whatever. So I know that doesn't really clock or really add up, but for some reason, like a lot of the songs were like really like cool girl, like this is what the cool kids listen to, like only the cool kids listen to this shit. Like it was really cool music. I really liked it. It also really took me back to like 2021 when I first listened to her Sour album when it came out. Like it really just like sets the tone. Like it's really like I don't know if I would say like a cultural thing, but it's like really just like for the cool kids. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like cool, fun, like music. Like I really like how this album has like old vibes. Like I'm getting so many vibes. I'm getting Paramore. I'm getting a little like what's it called? Is it called One Republic, or am I thinking something else? Like Green Day, like The Republic, or whatever the hell it's called. Like I'm getting like old vibes, and I like it. I think that's what we need. I'm like, I have so many thoughts that I'm still gonna get into, of course. But yeah, that's what I think so far. I really liked the whole thing. I'm here for the vibes. I think this is what we needed. Like I feel like it's gonna be like a great summer for music releases. I'm also super into Rebecca Black, and she just posted a new song, so I'm gonna listen to that probably after I talk here. So yeah, I forgot who else. Oh, Josh from the Marias is coming out with new music. He already has 2 songs out. I really like the song Forget Him. So yeah, I'm just getting really good vibes. It's gonna be a good summer. There's gonna be new music, because like, okay, here's my like Debbie Downer moment. Okay, here's the tea. Here's the real tea. And even though I'm spilling the tea, I hate that I feel like I have to be like a little bit like guarded, because I just feel like you can't say anything these days like about music artists. Like people are so polarizing, like you came for my favorite. But don't get me wrong, if you come for Chapel Roan, I'm coming for you. Just kidding. But like I feel like people are so guarded about their favorites, and like they think everybody's just so great, and so Sometimes I feel like if I say something, then it's gonna be weird and everybody's gonna be like, how dare you have an opinion about music? I think I'm getting too in the weeds about it, I know. But I'm just saying, okay, that's my preface because now I'm gonna get into it. But sadly, I'm gonna be a little general because I don't wanna stomp on anybody's favorites. But here's what I'll say, okay? I feel like I was honestly disappointed but not surprised with some of the releases last year from the major pop girlies of the world. It almost feels like, why do they have that title? Why do they get that title? Because I'm bored. Like, it just, like, I'm not saying all the songs that came out last year were shitty, but I'm getting a call right when I'm getting into it. Okay, so as I was saying, I feel like I was like disappointed but not surprised at all the releases last year, particularly like in the early summer of new music in the world of the pop girlies. I don't know why. Tell me if you agree, tell me if you don't agree, it's okay. But I feel like lately certain artists are like coming out with like a bunch of songs on their album, but they all sound the same, and I just can't. That's like my number one pet peeve. So that's what I've been getting at this whole time. It's really not to attack a specific artist, but I just get really bored. That's when I clock out, when I'm like, okay, every song sounds the same. Unless you're like Janae Aiko, then I don't want none of that, girl. It's just like too much, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I listen to music to like pump me up or like to get me feeling some type of way, and so it almost just feels like a chore. Like, okay, you came out with an album, but every song sounds the same. Like, what makes you think I'm sticking around, girl? Like, I just can't. I know, it's probably rude and super crazy, but is this even in focus right now? Sorry about that, guys. Oh my gosh. I was getting into it. So yeah, you guys definitely let me know what you think about that. I know that I'm really not trying to spark any waves. I'm not trying to do anything, but I'm just saying that's how I feel, honestly. And so I feel like Olivia's new album is a breath of fucking fresh air, girl. Like, you know, would you agree? I feel like we're getting some Paramore. I also feel like I'm a lot of the times like, oh, what song was it that I really liked? You and Me, You plus Me equals Heart Forever. That song really reminds me of like that Taylor Swift song. Like, reminds me of like old Taylor Swift, where you're just like, Taylor Swift had some kind of like little like, I don't know if I would call it punk rock, but she had like one or two songs that was like, oh girl, what are we getting into, especially in Speak Now in that album. So the song You plus Me equals Heart reminded me a bit of, what's that one song by Taylor that's like, on the mattress, whoa, soon she's gonna find, like really like kind of like mean and punk and like mean girl, but like still funny and cute and kitschy. Like, I don't know, something about it is like creative and fun and makes you just like feel like one of the cool girls. Why do I keep referencing that? I don't know why. But it just seems like, and I really like her like funky, like, I really like In My Way, this is so embarrassing, I really like In My Way how the music is like, reading, and that's so embarrassing, I can't put that in there. I guess I would just say that I really am impressed and happy with Olivia's like commitment to use lots of instruments. Like, I don't know anything about instruments, so don't ask me, girl, but I really like the sound of all these instruments and it sounding like a real band, like instead of just like because when I'm referencing like the music that came out last year for summer, like it's giving like TikTok songs that you hear 50 times over and over and you like want to just not be here anymore. So yeah, I know that was probably messy and that it's like weird that I'm like doing a bunch of comparisons, but I feel like it's relevant. Like, I feel like my favorite artists have shifted over time. Chapel is still like my number one right now. Kali Uchis is still up there for me. She's probably like number one, number two. So I feel like those are like my staples who will probably never change. And now that Olivia's got new music out, she's like right back up there for me. And I don't know, I just feel like I've been getting into like, last year I was all into the Marias because they have like a very ethereal vibe that I can like get in with. That's almost like they have songs for parties, they have songs for just chilling, they have songs about love, they have songs about like just like so many things. And so that's like what I'm getting at here, you guys. Like, I really enjoy music that's like all encompassing. You can listen to it for mostly any occasion. I've also been really getting into Amber Lucid. She's really good. So yeah, if you guys have any music recommendations, that would be great. Sorry if that rant was weird. It's just honestly how I've been feeling about like pop music these days. It's been kind of like a bummer. I mean, before the Olivia album came out, like, it just like really makes me think about like back in the day when we were younger. I feel like I feel like the music that came out when we were young was better. So it's just been like kind of a lull for a while. And like, oopsie, didn't mean to do that much. And like Chapel, of course, she came out with her album quite a while ago, so we're kind of just like sitting around waiting for our favorites to post. So then when they do post, it's really great. So sorry if I haven't been like telling you about the makeup that much. It's been like pretty simple so far. What I did was I used my foundation, then I went in with this to also prime my eyelids. Then I set everything with the MAC Gesso White eyeshadow. And now I'm literally using like an old crease brush very lightly because it has old product on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in my crease. I think this color is too warm toned and this look is very cool toned. So let's dip into a cool toned shade. And also I do want to mention that the AC that I have in my room, I can't talk and have the AC on. Even if the microphone shows up in time, you will not be able to hear me. So that's why I can only like do this sit down talking for so long. Eventually I'm gonna have to turn on the AC because it is hot as hell today, you guys. I'm really just doing the damn thing today. Okay, so I don't have many cool tone browns, so I'm just mixing whatever I can. Still going for like a light transition shade. And I don't normally do this. I actually normally bring my crease up here, but I'm referencing her photo, so this is what we are doing today. But I also don't want to go too crazy. It looks like she barely has anything in that crease. She doesn't have this either, but I always do a little connection here, just so it doesn't feel like the nose is like dropped off in the whole makeup. Like, it needs to fit the vibe. And honestly, this crease is getting a little patchy, so I'm gonna keep transitioning back to my regular. I'm also using this like tan version, so I'm just like going back and forth so I can get a nice even blend. And I think I'm gonna have to turn on the AC now, so we'll talk later, but you'll still see me. Okay, so I just did the eyeliner and I had to do some of it off camera because it was becoming real difficult. This is the Glisten Cosmetics Wet Liner in Cola. It's just the black one. I love Glisten Cosmetics. And now I'm gonna do, I usually do the Rare Beauty blush, but I think the liquid blush, but I think I'm gonna do this Glossier because it's a lot more subtle. And I definitely have blush blindness and I want this look to be accurate, so we're going subtle today. So let's get into it. I think this look is looking good so far. And I also think, like, when I'm filming the very end of it, I think that I will fix up my hair. This blush is like non-existent. And I have like pretty fair skin, so I honestly thought it was weird though that Sephora released this for the birthday gift. Like, hello, who's gonna fit this shade other than like extremely light people? Stupid shit. Yeah, like I feel like if it's a birthday gift from Sephora, then they need to step up their game and it needs to be somewhat inclusive for everybody. Her contour is quite snatched. So I'm gonna be very light-handed and use this cream contour. This is really more like a cream bronzer, so that's why I'm going super light-handed so that I don't mess up the look. I usually just grab it straight from this line. So then there's a line on here, and then I transfer the line. And it's okay if it's a little streaky because once you picked up all the product off your hand, that's when you can start blending it. And then I usually just take whatever's left and put it right here. I hope my nurse's hat shows up in time. I'll have to check. And then what I always do is I grab my concealer. Every time I do that technique, I have to do this one too. So I grab my concealer and put it underneath. Snatched. Yeah, because Olivia's freaking contour in this video is so snatched. And then also I ended up doing that thing where I put my transition shade up here to really like lift the face, and I think it worked out. I think like sometimes when you're replicating looks, at least for me, you have to like change things up so that it fits your face and your shape and stuff, so it's flattering. Okay, and now I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter. This is my favorite highlight for every single look. It goes with every look because it's like a topper. And then since I have that highlight already underneath all this, it will have something to stick to. Olivia doesn't necessarily have highlight, but I need it. Also, I have an idea for a Love Island makeup look. Tell me what you guys think. Are you interested or not? Let's go ahead and finish up the brows and any last finishing touches, and I will do the lipstick on camera. Here's how the look is looking so far. I noticed like her wing was pretty dramatic, so I'm on the fence if I want to try to fix it and make mine more dramatic because I'm worried that I might mess it up. I also added like the teensiest little lash clusters on either side of my eyes. Let me make sure they're drying correctly. That's good enough for me. I did the tiniest bit of powder blush on top, and now I'm about to do my lip, but like for a theatrical moment I might actually do my lip on camera for my short, but I can still include the clip here, but I might be lip syncing or something weird, so warning. But yeah, I also finished up my brows, put on some mascara, and I think that's it, you guys. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm also probably going to do a couple curls in my hair, and then we're pretty much done with the look. Okay guys, so I actually forgot to mention something, which is super weird because whatever. So before I wrap this video out, let me just say, like, this is the final look, right? But have you guys ever seen those videos that are like ruining my makeup before I wash my makeup off? I kind of want to do one of those, even though I love this look so much, so it's going to be kind of sad to see it go, but I can always recreate it. Oh yeah, and then this is my cute little hats. I can send you guys a picture. Isn't this like the perfect little outfit? Like maybe I'll reuse it for Halloween. Like, so actually I was thinking about doing this, like, okay, so you know in the music video, she has like thread coming out at the end and she's like unraveled and like the red thread is like her blood. So I think I'm gonna do something inspired by that. I really don't know how it's gonna go and I'm kind of sad that I have to ruin the makeup. But I think I'm gonna just do it. I think I'm just gonna do a whole thing, ruin the makeup, and it'll be good for my short video later. So maybe I'll include some behind the scenes over here. You'll just have to find out. You'll just have to be here for the vibes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my outro now while I still look nice and put together. I really love this look. I'm really happy with it. I love me Olivia Rodrigo look. I love when artists, like specifically Chapel and Olivia, like really take it there. Like they do makeup, they do special effects, they do something that's just like not your everyday thing. I think I just get bored with certain stuff and I'm like, oh, I could do that in my sleep. So whenever I see stuff that like actually inspires me from like Chapel and Olivia, I'm like, see, this is the kind of stuff I'm here for. I said the exact same thing in my sour video, which is so funny because that's before I even had discovered who Chapel was. So I've always been here for that kind of vibe. I always have. I can try to pull up the clip. It's real, it's the vibes. So if you enjoy this video, thank you so much for being here. Sorry that I was like babbling a lot. I feel like this was my chance to finally catch up with you guys and get into my thoughts and feelings about the album. I have some other video ideas planned for summer, so hopefully I can babble some more in there and catch up even more because I didn't fully say everything I wanted to talk about in this video. So thank you guys for being here. Please hit the like button if you like this video. It helps promote my video. It helps get my video out to other people. Maybe get Olivia Rodrigo to get in here. So yeah, also please subscribe so you can be here for the next one. Let me know if you guys have any requests for the next video. And also please be sure to go follow me on TikTok and Instagram. They usually get the videos over there first, like the fun videos. Sometimes I post them on YouTube, but if you want to see them first, if you want to be part of the bonus content, then go ahead over there. I do post some extra stuff over there that I don't post everywhere else. So yeah, you kind of get like a little bit here and a little bit there. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I know that this video was maybe a little chaotic, but I appreciate you being here and I hope you have a good day and I will see you in the next one. Bye!